Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brina. This is safety parts for you, and nice to see you again. And today is our first living, and really nice to meet you. Uh, and before we're last living, we have introduced myself. We have introduced who is safety parts, who is Brina, who and what we'll focus on, the titanium food packs, the bolts and the orders, and uh, now I want to introduce more about our safety ideas and about our safety products more for you. And alright guys, before we jump back into the parts, let me quick introduce who we are in this, where all these titanium goodies is coming from. And the first one is that we are SAFETi PARTS, a brand from China and lives in the dirty just like you. And we focus on one thing, high quality titanium parts for dirty bikes built for real reading, real parties, and real racing. Not showroom toys, but the parts you actually trust when you are pushing hard. So we focus on one thing, high quality, and lives in the dirty. A brand that lives in the dirty, just like you. So we can work together. And the next, we have been making dirty bike parts for years, working with readers, race teams, and machines to track every little detail. Mm, we have making dirty bike parts for years, working with we have been making dirty bike parts for years, working with readers, rice teams, and the machines to track every little detail. And our main game is titanium fasteners, foot pads, handlebars, and the other parts all designed to be lighter than steel and more stronger than only and more stronger even and more stronger enough for serious reading. So if you pursued the more lighter and more safety more stronger, and I think you should choose safety parts you because we focus on what you pursued or design. And the next, I want to introduce our safety idea. Safety parts idea is simple, less weight, more strength, better control, and more safety. You feel it when you pick up the bike, when you stand on pegs, and when you sling the brakes, and when you send it a little bit further than you planned it. So uh, in the above secret idea, I think you can check these ideas. And I want to say again, the idea is simple: less weight, more strength, better control, and more safety. You feel it when you pick up the bike, when you when you pick up the bike, when you stand on the pads, when you sling the brakes, and when you send it a little bit further than you planned it. And a lot of pro riders have already run safety parts in races around the world. They have run safety parts around the world, and their results and feedbacks and push us to keep improving. And their results and feedback push us to keep improving. But it's not just for factory guys. Whether you are a weekend warrior or full-on racer, we want to have access to the same level of parts. And a lot of riders have run safety parts. A lot of times have run safety parts in races around the world, and their results and feedback. And their results and feedback push us to keep improving. Yeah, we really thanks about their results and the feedbacks because the safety can be a better safety thanks their results and feedback because they push us to keep improving. And we hope you can be the one, and we want to get your results and feedback to push us to keep improving. So if you have buy the safety parts, titanium fuel pads, and you have any questions or you have any uh, suggest want to tell me, you can send a message to me, and we really thanks for your feedback and your results because they can push us to improving. Really, thank you. Okay, let's continue. But it's not just for factory guys, whether you are a weekend warrior or full-on racer, we want you to have access to the same level of parts. You know, we don't notice you are factory guys, whether you are a weekend warrior or full-on racer. We don't notice that. We just know you are racing. We just want you have access to the same level of parts. We just want to have access to the same level of parts. And the next, you maybe want to know where can I buy the titanium fuel pads and how can I buy the titanium fuel pads. And right now we have moved our whole titanium range online. So that means you can order directly and both rice grain parts onto your own bag at home. Yeah, we have moved our whole titanium rand online. We have move our whole titanium rand online. So you can order directly and both rice grand parts onto your oven bag at home. And if you're looking for stronger and lighter titanium parts for your dirty bike, I think you should remember the name safety parts. And if you have any, if you're watching this as a shop owner or distributor, and you like what we're doing, we love to team up. We love to team up. We have looking for partner who want to bring proper titanium dirty bike parts to more readers. And if that sounds like you, this is your chance to work with safety parts. Okay, so I introduce safety parts, and we introduce who we are, and I introduce why I think you should choose safety parts, why you should try safety parts, why you should to trust safety parts. So the next step, I want to emphasize who we are again. So, we are Safety Parts, a brand from China, and we live in dirty bike just like you. And we focus on one thing, that is the titanium safety parts, and high quality titanium parts for dirty bikes, and we build for and the safety parts. This brand, is built for real reading, real purchase, and real racing, and not the showroom toys, but parts you actually trust. The parts you actually trust when you're pushing hard. When you're pushing hard. We are the parts you actually trust. We are the parts you actually trust when you're pushing hard. And we have been making dirty bike parts for years. We're working with the readers, rice teams, and the machines to check every little detail. And our main game is the titanium for and our main game is titanium for packs, fasteners, and the brake handlebars and the brake pedals and the other motorcycle parts, and all designed to be lighter, stronger, and more safety. And if you pursue the more lighter, more stronger, and more safety titanium parts, I think you should pay attention to our brand, Safety Parts. And we all designed to be lighter than steel, and stronger than cheap oil, and more stronger for serious weighting. So the safety parts idea is simple: less weight, more strength, better control, and more safety. You feel it when you pick up the bike, when you stand down the pegs, when you slam the brakes, and even when you send it a little bit further than you planned it, you feel it. And a lot of pro rider have already run safety parts. A lot of the reader have run safety parts in races around the world, and their results and feedbacks keep push us to keep improving, push us to improving, but not just for the, but not, but not just for the factory guys, but the um, weekend warriors and whatever. We just want to have access to the same level of parts. And right now, we have moved the safety parts. We have moved on the whole titanium range. We have moved we have moved our whole titanium range online. So you can order the titanium. So you can order directly. So you can order directly and bolt rice grind parts onto your own bike at home. And if you're looking for a stronger, cheaper, lighter titanium parts for your dirty bike, remember our name, SAFETi Parts. And if you are distributor or shop owner, and if you like what we are doing, we will love to team up. And we are looking for partners who want to bring proper titanium dirty bike parts in to the riders. And if that sounds like you, this is your chance to work with safety parts. Okay. Okay, all right, guys. If you have any questions, you can send a message to me, and I will answer your questions. Okay, in the next one, we can pay more attention to the materials, because many of you may use the steel pedals, and maybe a lot of you don't have ever used the titanium foot packs. So in the next, I want to first introduce the materials, the aerospace grade materials, the safety parts used. So I think then you can learn more about the safety parts, and you may learn why our price is a little high than the steel pedals. Okay, let's continue about the materials. Okay, let's get real about the materials for a second. Because let's face it, titanium is a massive buzzword. It's a massive buzzword. Everyone uses it, but not everyone using the right stuff, right meaning. Those pads are forged from GR5 titanium. That's the exact same alloy used in aerospace and high-end racing fasteners. So that's exact same alloy that the same alloy used in aerospace and high-end racing fasteners. So I want to tell you two facts. The first fact is the white fact. The titanium density is about 4.5 gram per cubic meter. Well, the steel is way up at 7.808. In rider mass, that means those are 40 the that means they are 45% lighter than those heavy steel packs you are running now. So I want to see again. Titanium density is about 4.5 grams per cubic, while the steel is way up at 7.8 or 8. In radar mass, um, that means those are 40, 45% lighter than those heavy steel packs you are running now. So what the means? The means that the titanium density is about 4.5 grams per cubic, but the steel is way up at 7.8 or 8. Welcome guys, we'll introduce the safety parts titanium, and if you have any questions you can send a message to me. And okay, let's continue. And I want to tell you the second factory is about the strings fact. We are talking a tensile strings of 900 to 1000 and 100 megapascal. That puts those in the same league to as 10.9 grade high tensile bolts. The ones that hold your bike together. And we are talking tensile strings of uh, 900 to 1000 and to 1100 Pascal. That put those in the same league as 10.9 grade high tensile bolts. That puts those in the same league. The ones that hold your bike together. That means those are lighter than those heavy steel packs you are running now. 45% lighter than steel packs you are running now. And this was the full pack translation for all those members. And first, you are dropping the upspring weight right at the bottom of the bike. You are dropping weight right at the bottom of the bike. That is free suspension performance. Your bike reacts just a little bit faster over high speed track because there's less mass for the suspension to move. Because there's less mass for the suspension to move. And the second, you aren't trading strings for that lightness. You are getting the durability of top tier steel with a fraction of the mass. That's a fraction of the mass. And when we say they are 45% lighter and as strong as 10.9 grade handwear, that's not marketing fluff, that just FedEx. So I want to see again. When we say those are 45 lighter and as stronger as 10.9 grade handwear, that's not marketing fluff, that just FedEx. So that is exactly why the factory teams and the hard enduro pros trust GR5. So that is exactly why the factory teams and the hard enduro pros trust the GR5 is the ultimate non-compromise material. You get the weight, you get the weight of aluminum and the strength of steel and the cool factory that only titanium brings to the table. So the next I want to introduce about CNC. So now you know why I introduced the titanium fuel packs rather than steel fuel packs. And the next I want to introduce another advantages about the CNC. So maybe you have know a little about the CNC, but you don't know. Um, why we use the whole CNC in our whole product, our titanium food packs and our both our other motorcycle parts. So let's continue about the CNC. Okay, before we dive deep into the species, I've got to show you the secret source of this pro version. Look closely at the head of this tag right here. This one is KTM Pro 2024 and 10 mm back and 5 mm down. Okay, you can look here. Okay, this whole section is full CNC machine from one single solid block of titanium. That's very difficult, The one single solid block of titanium is not easy, and there's no zero, and there and there's the hand welding and no bolt on a single piece. Why does that matter? Well, in the dirty bike world, the welds or weird things usually fail under stress. And our hand welding in Chinese means 手工焊接, and the hand welding can enhance the strength of the titanium full packs. And the the welds are where the things really fail under stress. But our the hand welding can save the message, save the problems. And by cutting the entire hand from solid material, we have made it incredibly strong and consistent. And not only the strength but also the outlook. You can you can upgrade your outlook by our CNC and our hand welding titanium full packs. With a one-piece CNC structure, the force from your foot is distributed more evenly, and which means better strength consistency and fewer potential weak points over time. And when you are cashing out on a jump or slamming into a rock section, you want that the force distributed evenly across the whole paint. You know, the jump, the sling, and the orders you the soil built design can keep everything feel stiff and planted, especially when you are riding aggressive off-road and not just a pretty part. It's built to take a beating. And this approach reflects how we design our parts in general. We focusing on material choice, structure integrity, and long-term reliability rather than just appearance or strong team cost savings. So I want to introduce more about this part. So maybe you have the problems about what is focusing on material choice, structure integrity, and so on. So let's explain one by one. The first one is about material choice. The material choice is the titanium I just say before. We use the titanium to make our foot pegs, and we use the light and the safety and the stronger strings to enhance our foot pegs. And the second is structure integrity. What means structure integrity? And as hand welding and is the strings design. This one 加强筋 and is hand CNC machine and the 16 millimeter wide and 19 millimeter long. And you can see this titanium field packs as a gift. You know, not only our team, our design, our manufacturer, all of us try our best to make these titanium field packs, and we design it for structure integrity. And the third one means long-term reliability. That means we can make sure that you can use this titanium field packs for a long time. And we also have the warranty for 1 year. If you have any broken or any problems about these safety parts, we will exchange a new safety parts for you for 1 year. And we can make sure to you that this titanium field packs is more stronger than the cheap Olay titanium than the cheap Olay field packs, and you can use it for a long time, whether you are racing, whether you are just riding on weekend. And the fourth is about the manufacturing, and the fourth is about the manufacturing level. We are factory from China, uh, from Baoji, and we have our own factory. So you can trust our quality. And this isn't the cheapest way to make a field pack. And so that's why actually we are not just for appearance. We're not just for it to look very beauty, but don't consider the other things. We mm, we pay attention to many parts of these titanium foil packs, not just for appearance or short-term cost saving. And I have said that it's not the cheapest way. It's not the cheapest way to make a full pack, but this is what but this is one of our advantages. We prefer to solve problems at the design and manufacturing level, and sorry, and the manufacturing level, mm, instead of fixing the later. Okay, you can see this one. This one is KTM 2024 Pro version. It has a 10 mm back and 5 mm down. This one is our KTM 2024 and 10 mm back and 5 mm down. Welcome, guys. We'll introduce the titanium fill packs. If you have any questions, you can send a message to me. All right, let's talk about the another things you are going to notice and the exact second you stand up is the big transform. This is another our advantages of safety parts because when you have the OEM titanium fill packs, you may feel it's very narrow. You know, it's uncomfortable. Maybe you want to change another one. So I think the titanium fill packs is a good choice for you. Because it now can fit your needs about the lighter, the stronger, the more safety, and more and upgrade your outlook. So if you pursue the CNC, the titanium material, and the big platform, I think this one is good for you. And if you don't have the KTM, maybe you are the Yamaha, maybe you are the Gas Husqvarna, and the Beta KTM others, and the KTM sets and others. We have other titanium fill packs for you, and you can send the motorcycle to me, and I will find the right fit for you. Okay, let's continue. Does everyone have any parts, have any problems about safety parts? This one is about is our KTM 2023 10 millimeter back plus 5 millimeter down. This is our pro version. Welcome guys, welcome. If you have any questions, you can send a message to me. We'll introduce our safety titanium fuel packs. And this one is our KTM 2023 10 mm back and 5 mm down. This one is hand welding and the grip and the hand welding, hand CNC machine, and our strings design. Okay. And next, I want to introduce about another advantage. It's about the big platform. Alright, let's talk about the first thing you're going to notice the exact second you stand up the platform. And those beauties gave you a 6 mm wide base. Now, if you are still walking, if you are rocking those skinny little OEM pads, you know the struggle. They are like standing on a pair of dual butter knives. They dig into your art. They crop your both cells, and honestly, they just make the bike feel tricky. On a dirty bike, moving to a wider, more sporty pack isn't just about comfort. It does two massive things for your riding. The first one is it kills the fatigue. The second one is total quality control. And both of two is very important between you during your reading. And the next, I want to show you another big platform. Okay, uh-huh. Okay, you can see this one. This one is Honda normal version, and this one is not another design. This one is just the titanium. This one is just upgraded material. It's might use the titanium only, and you can compromise this one. This one is the KTM Pro version, and you can find the difference easily. And you can easily find the first difference is about the head. This one is the CNC machine, and this one is about is the CNC machine plus the hand welding. You can see the weld in here. It's very important. It's very beautiful, right? And the second difference is about the strings design. And the normal version don't have the strings design, but this pro version it does. It can enhance the strings between you pushing, between you racing hard, and when you have the strong catches, just like a bomb like this, and it can enhance your strength and enhance your safety. And the next is uh, about their lung. Their This one is um, 85 millimeter long, and this one is 90 millimeter long. But there are also many same parts. They have the same hand welding, and they have the same material. They have the same CNC machine, and also they have the same um, s- same boat, and all of those boat is easily you can just in 5 minutes. You don't need to, oh, maybe this one is fit our motorcycle, and whether this one is fit. You don't have this worries. You just need to check your motorcycle model, and find the right fuel packs for you. And if your motorcycle is KTM 2023, but you buy the KTM 2024, it's not fitable for your motorcycle. So I adjusted that when you buy the safety titanium fuel packs, and sorry, when you before you buy the safety titanium food packs, I adjust that you pay more attention to the fitment, um, including the brands and the ears and the model, the motorcycle model. This very important for your titanium food packs. The shipping the shipping is very expensive, and if you have any problems between days, it's a big problems for our sales, and you maybe spend more time to send your products. So don't don't happen don't let these the things happen. Okay, so if you want to buy this, this means normal version, and this is pro version. If you want to buy the any of the titanium packs, you can click our official website, the www.safetyparts.com, and you also can click the eBay store. If you are eBay user right now, the name also safety parts, SAFETi PARTS, and the above two you can buy the titanium fuel packs. And the most important one is that if you have any questions, please must send a message to me, or send a message or a comment, or send a comment on our videos or our livings, and I will answer your questions if I say it. Okay, uh, let's talk about um, in our next living. So this is today. If you have any questions, if you are interested in the titanium food packs, I will introduce more in our next living. Okay, that's all. That's today. Let's see you next time. Bye bye.